Yeah. Welcome back. Listen, I have one question for the people. Them, what do we think of Arsenal? What do we think of Arsenal, people? All right, that's all right. Yeah, mess, welcome back to the Presser and Gunners podcast. The man himself, Mr. Almost referred to as now, Battle Job FC, no, Mikel Arteta, Set Piece FC, Found Out FC, Bigger Fish to Fry FC, Netflix FC. Where are David?
Bro, that's easy to tell, dog. Remember what I table, bro. That me actually tell you, dog.
So another season in which they will finish trophyless. Well, listen, people, there's one thing that the crowd would like to say. Let's see what the crowd is saying. What do we think of Arsenal? Well, not what we think of Arsenal. I should say, let's all laugh at Arsenal Football Club. Let's laugh at them, people. Listen.
Yeah, they'll tell you, dog.
Yeah.
Laugh at Arsenal for better.
Hold on. Let's laugh at Arsenal once again, people. One sec.
Brother, I'm not making people them come off my stream, brother. Nobody know why. You them are run go do something else in them life, brother. Nobody know why you're the man you fan. Watch it, we lose viewers already.
You know, Sean answer laugh, brother. The man a laugh, brother.
Yeah, nobody know why.
But listen, we have a pack show today, right? Simon Preston, is he a puppet for the Jamaica Football Federation? The press officer, Simon Preston. We're also going to talk about the new marketing director, Avery Campbell, right? New into the job as the marketing director of the JFF. We're also going to talk about that live stream last night that cost us $9.99. People, I've never been so upset in my life after seeing that live stream. You know what I'm saying? And I demand that the JFF next month make sure that there's no membership until everything is in place. And we're also going to talk about the game against Trinidad and Tobago. Honestly, people, I don't know if I can give a review of that game because I don't know what to review. I couldn't watch the match in peace. The match wasn't smooth. So how can I give a review of that game against the Soca Warriors? You get me? I say, but to the Trini people, them, there's a little beef between Jamaica and Trinidad, and there's one thing that one particular individual would like to say. So give me a second, let me play this for you guys.
I don't eat doubles, dog don't eat doubles. I don't eat nothing that dog don't eat.
Yeah, me not yam double Z that people. You see me? I say I don't eat anything that dog don't yam, especially stray dog. But yeah, me I say we're gonna kick it off with Bobby the Cardova Reid. Bobby Reid scored today against my team United. The Leicester fans and rival fans as well. They thought that they got away with something. However, United did come back in that game. Zerski and Harry Maguire scored the two important goals to send Manchester United through to the next round. Before we go through, I'm just big up Bam Sports. Bam Sports, big up yourself. Him said Jesus wept. Our owner go on with so get to your Bam Sports. But Bobby the Cardova Reid, people played today. Scored a goal. I honestly think it was a poor save by Andrew Onana, especially seeing that three players were in front of him. Right, the angle in which he did set his foot, it deflected off Bobby the Cardova Reid, and Leicester got the go-ahead goal. But so far this season, Bobby Reid, he has averaged 30 minutes across this season. He has made 16 appearances. He has 1 goal, and he also has 2 assists as well across this season. And we know that this is his first season with Leicester City. Obviously, he was getting a lot more game time at Fulham. However, his contract did run out. And to note, Marco Silva actually wanted to keep Bobby the Cardova Reid, but for some reason, Bobby decided that he would be leaving. They did offer him a contract in which he didn't sign, and now he's at Leicester City. But the kind of way I feel about Bobby the Cardova Reid so far, he's a staple within the Jamaican national team. How important do you think Bobby will be for us in the latter stages of this year when we start to play the big competitions?
Yeah, man. After West Morgan and those other type of players from back then, Bobby Reid was one of the first real type of English-based players for really coming from a very young age. Right? I don't even think West Morgan committed from a young age, but Bobby actually committed from a very young age. He's been with us for a good period of time now. So he is pivotal. I would say he's a spirit A lot of people look at Leon Bailey to be a spirit or Leon Bailey to be the star of this, but really and truly, if you know where I come from with this current crop of players, Bobby Reid is the spirit. Bobby Reid is the leader in the outfield. We don't say we have a captain or leader in goal, which is Andre Blake. But on the pitch, when we're there up at top, Andre Blake can't tell them what to do, bro. Andre Blake cannot the one who will take the game by the scruff of the neck. We have to show up in a big moments at the attacking end of the pitch. And yeah, so Bobby Reid is a spearhead. Coaches always find a way to fit him into that Reggae Boyz team. Some fans don't like it, but I understand it because he has experience. He can play in multiple different positions, which means that tactically coaches can always switch up things mid-game, which is something that a lot of coaches love to see. Age, him dep on the wrong side of age, now 32 years old, but we have World Cup next year. He'll be 33, right? So age now go here. Footballers this year I go play till them are 40.
Yeah, and I think with Gold Cup and World Cup as well, I think we have to balance the squad in terms of experience and players. Experience in the sense that players that can still contribute to the team, but with experience, you know, players that still have something like in them legs for like get the team, whether they must start or come off of the bench. Is me I say. And I think with Bobby Reid, he's definitely going to be one of those important players, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, where I still think he has a lot to offer, especially if we qualify for the World Cup as well, because again, you have to have that experience. And, you know, there's so much and no more experience you can get than playing in the Premier League itself. You see me I say? You're not going to get enough experience. I mean, experience is experience, but when you play at a higher level, then that experience is quite different because it's against a different level of competition. So when you're playing like a World Cup, although it will be a first for a lot of these players, I mean, it will be a first for all of them, right? However, coming up against those players, depending on the group that we're in, you know, some of them will also be playing at the top level of the opposition as well. So if we have players playing at that top level, having that experience versus those players, then it will benefit Jamaica. Not saying that we're going to make it out of the group because I don't know which group we're going to be in, but it definitely helps the team going forward. You see me I say? But yeah, Bobby did score today, as I mentioned before. Go through.
Breaking news, right? I just get news say, but I'm gonna check JFF side first because Ronaldo Biggs, who has been in the camp, got injured, right? So I'm getting news that he was replaced by Nikolai from Tivoli, which is a player that most fans have been calling for and wondering why he hasn't been selected into the national team. So fate. It's something that I call fate. Steve McCrane was also there when Nikolai scored that wonderful goal against Arnett Garden. It was almost Neymar-like the way how he drag it off on right foot and go up on the weaker foot and shoot from outside of the box. It reminded me of a young Neymar. So yeah, I think he has a whole lot of attacking wise. He takes care of the ball well. He's good in tight spaces. Plus he has speed, can push the ball down the line as well. I think what he really needs to work on is his defensive side of the game if you're going to play international football. But definitely, seeing him start on the left wing, I would be very, very comfortable with a Nikolai starting on the left wing, especially if you have a more defensive-minded left back, and you just give him that wing for him by himself. I think Nikolai is going to be a very good addition into the national team, if that news is true. Because I did hear that Ronaldo Biggs was injured, which is why he didn't feature in the last game. So maybe we'll just wait and see about that.
But tell the people them say, yo, I'm being asked about Nikolai Fuller. You see what I say? People, the first time this man watch a JPL game. Well, it's not the first time I ever watch a JPL game, but since in recent times, right? Think of the Tivoli versus Waterhouse. I'm missing Nikolai Fuller, number 7. And ever since then, I've asked the money, what the number 7 the name for Tivoli? You see me? Really, really good player, skillful. I love that about him. I admire players that are skillful, and Nikolai Fuller is definitely one of those players who is skillful. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case in terms of him being in the national squad, this local squad, then you know, big up to him. We don't say something would I look forward to. Initially, would obviously want to get selected, you know. Unfortunately, it's to the detriment of our next player in terms of that player being injured. But big up Nikolai Fuller still and big up Tivoli Gardens. But yeah, as I said about Bobby the Cardova Reid, 1 goal, 2 assists so far this season. Leicester City in the scrap of relegation. And Leicester is a team that over the years they have been doing wonderful, and then that season, you know, them get relegated. And even that season, the conversation was that, them not get relegated, them have enough, or them have more than enough to not get relegated. However, it wasn't the case. But I think for what Leicester did achieve in 2016, and the FA Cup recently a couple years ago. I think they have to stay in the Prem this year. You know what I'm saying? I think they have to stay in the Prem this year, and I think that they have to push on after this season and be the Leicester City that they once were. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wrap my head around it how Leicester got relegated a couple seasons ago. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is still. But moving on.
Just pull up him stats. Up and running, man, talk about him stats. Up and running, say Bobby Reid has better stats. I think he's trying to say than Maggie, Palmer, and Bailey combined playing for Jamaica, and there's no doubt about that. Oh, he's talking about for Jamaica. Yeah, and it's true, and it's not only stats. When Bobby Reid is playing, Bobby Reid leaves everything out on that pitch, which is something that we have to admire, right? Bobby Reid has stepped up in big moments and scored big goals for us so far when we needed him, right? Unlike some of those other players that are mentioned. So, yeah, man, Bobby Reid have to get the respect all the time, every time.
Yeah, and even last season as well, he played 44 games, 44 minutes per game for Fulham. 33 appearances, 6 goals, and 2 assists as well. And over the years for Fulham, Bobby Reid has been a big part of Fulham. He has provided some huge goals for Fulham in recent times as well. So, definitely have to big up Bobby Reid. Up and running, big up yourself, people. Big up on yourself as well. If you haven't, just stop what you're doing and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and leave your thoughts in the comment section, because the show are gonna get nice people. You see me, I say, I forward for JFF on my 999 people. I defend my 999 as well as many other individuals as well. Now, you want to go up on the 999 first and then go up on the match review?
Make we touch make we go up on the 9. No, make we touch a match review. Big up yourself, you.
Yeah. Obviously, me not going to review the game because I'm watching the game, but I really know what I'm watching in terms of the freeze frame and all them type of foolishness there. You know more about the local man them, so just go through with that.
Yeah, fam. So, well, you guys can go and check out my review as well. My fight, watch it, but the important parts, and me as a man, me even don't have to tell this part stream, but me as a man, bro, from when we are little youth, we have to struggle and watch stream, we are stuck, bro. So, even though they piss me off, the reason why it pissed me off is because I'm a money must spend for watch stream when I stuck. But me as a man used to watching stream when I stuck and making sense out of nonsense. Zine, but at least I never have to pay to do that. I just see that I use free stream. So yeah, reviewing the game, the first half was poor. It was boring, lackluster. Players like, brother, take this off my screen, make you them similar you to the youth, brother. So yeah, players like Maggie, that people just expect so much from. Again, flattered to receive, right? He's just not of that level. I don't know what else we're going to do about Tariq Magee, but he's being forced and pushed to try and get the best out of time and push him at the highest level possible. But him just not showing, right? Sooner or later, I'm going to become the Leon Bailey of the Reggae Boyz, which we don't want to see. So, yeah, I was expecting Magee to really step up in a game against lower opposition and really show his class. But I think the type of football that these JPL players are used to does not suit a Tariq Magee, because they are used to fast-paced, transition, up and down football. Tariq Magee don't want that, because Tariq Magee don't like the running. So I think with Tariq Magee in that midfield, especially with McCullough and Anglin, and him being the main creative player, him slowing down the game every minute and trying to, no, that's not what the JPL players like or are used to, right? So that kind of came to the detriment of the team. But if you move over into the second half when Magee was substituted and you bring in Demi Phillips, right? Remember, Demi Phillips, Anglin, and Sule McCullough did play together at Mount Pleasant, right? Before Phillips made the move to Mobile. So you could see the chemistry right away. The midfield instantly was better. The movement of Demario Phillips, and he had a few incisive passes as well during the box, and that just basically played, and Trinidad were basically war and tour all the way down into the 84th minute. And then finally one long ball over the backline laps. And Sule McCullough, Mr. Inevitable. That man is the most inevitable man in the whole of JPL, brother, for a defender, a defensive midfielder. Remind me of Roger for City in the context of Jamaican football and how inevitable Roger was, especially last season and the season before. City look like them a loser, City look like them a draw. Roger from D-mid come and score. And they were just vexed. that is Sule Makala, right? He's always scoring corners. He's always scoring last-minute goals. He's always scoring winners for his team from the position that he plays in. So, yeah, man, big up team. And he's one that I would like to see added into the first team setup. He's 32 years old, so he has a whole lot of experience. He has 4 caps, with all of his caps coming from Trinidad, or against Trinidad, I should say. So, I could test him against St. Vincent and them, man, the brother. Zine. I think we can give him game against St. Vincent and those folks because he's a quality player. And St. Vincent, them not a baller for Sule Makala can manage it. So I would love to see him in that squad. And out of everyone that we've seen, we all know what Demario Phillips can do. He's not new to the national team setup. But in terms of having a new face in that main team, the only person that really impressed me was Sule Makala. So, yeah, man, big up to yourself, Sule, if you watch this. And yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good performance. The subs did exactly what they went on the pitch to do. And yeah, bro, the second half was wonderful. First half was poor. McLaren finally got his first home win since coaching Jamaica. Is that something to celebrate? No, but at least it might broke the ducks or something, brother. Because I know Reggae Boyz need to start with matches at home. So, yeah, guys, if you want a more in-depth review, you guys can just go ahead and check out the video that I posted this morning on my channel. Because, as I say, as the person said, there wasn't really a lot to talk about because the stream was just trash. Everything about the stream was trash. We spend more time vexed and a laugh than actually consume football. So, go through, bro. We could talk about this.
Before we get to the stream, in terms of the lineup for this game, in terms of if anyone did miss it, Wait in goal, Ming, Cummins, King, Irvin, Sule Makala, Tariq Magee, Joshua Anglin, Bailey Brown, and Jamar Calvin. Jalmar Calvin. I think him wearing number 7 for Cavalier, if I'm not mistaken. He did score for the weekend, I believe. And they kind of did watch that game. But yeah, that was basically the starting 11 for this game. In terms of the comments, somebody said JFF now for official TV channel. Somebody said good 11 this. Somebody said side big like house. Where can I see the match? And these were some pictures to the build-up versus the Soca Warriors. And I must say, people, since 876 stream has come on board with the Jamaica Football Federation, everything social media-wise on Instagram for the JFF is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, man, right? I give them props, man.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Halftime, they're providing updates, throughout the game. They're, providing pictures in terms of, we can see here, this was during the game, I believe them post this as well, before them post the full-time score. Them post fans, this is the coach of Mobile United, right? And, it was a good look.
The YouTubers appreciate it too, because they give quality pictures for use now, thumbnails. Look at that up at top. And that means I'm a thumbnail this morning with a few edits. So yeah, man, and quality pictures that we always ask for. We need it.
And to be honest, we know that new media consists of YouTubers, but in terms of new media and traditional media, people, a lot of the times, Jamaica Observer, Greener, Star, them release an article, right? And they might use a picture of whether it's like Mr. Speed or Dennis Strong or Mr. President, Prezi.
Right. Well,
and people, say, yo, I come like a Royal Tracy, don't know the picture of a Google. Like, one of them use like a Royal Tracy thumbnail, they might use like poor quality pictures, people. One time I see the man, they mush Michael Ricketts happy birthday up on Instagram, and me have to try to figure out if a Michael Ricketts that, because I never can see picture properly. Me have to strain my eye, However, since 876 stream has been on board, you go on the Instagram page, you see good pictures of the president, good pictures of the general secretary, good pictures of the players in training in the game, after the game, good pictures of Steve McLaren. And people might just look at it and limit it to, I just a picture that, but no, people. You have to take the social media serious. If you want to really reach out to the people and grow your Instagram page and social media platforms, you have to take them things that kind of serious, because at that people are going to gravitate to you, you see me?
Yeah, the thing is, you see it everywhere. Because if you even go up on Gunner's Instagram page, when I actually start build what it. Before, me used to just post regular things, like just clippings from things. But now, I'm going to start take it serious. I'm going to start add quality edits. And the moment I add quality edits to the Reels, the TikToks, them start shut off. I drop a Maggie TikTok the other day and think the 23.something views, right? So the quality does matter. If you don't have quality, then you don't have people sticking on. You don't have retention. You're not going to have all them things there, bro. So yeah, it's very good that you have quality setups on your social media pages.
Yeah,
So big up
definitely.
Army 76 Extreme for that.
Yeah, man,
Them
big
not
up
gonna
to
tell
Canada.
nobody this. Them not gonna tell nobody when Gunners and Presser big up people. You know, only when Gunners and Presser come out and want fire shot or press people, them share that. But yeah, man, we still have the work same.
Yeah, man, enough time I big up people still, but you know. But listen, people, I get into the nitty gritty, you know, because right now, man, angry and cross and miserable like bounty killer, you know, because me go so boom. Me and Dick and say last night, so I go do a live stream, I go do a watch along to the game, you know. And Dick and say, he might go watch the game on a different site. I'm say, bro, on a big man level, if I go take this YouTube thing serious and provide information to the people, we need to subscribe to the JFFLive, where our assumption was that the game would have been smooth, everything would have been 10 out of 10, and we could have given a good review of the game while watching the game, right? So me send him off for the money, whatever the case is, you know, pay for it, right? And the game kickstart people. I missed the first like 10 or 15 minutes, you see me? I mean, I go up on the thing, I say, yo, I start freeze for a couple seconds, I'm thinking, so maybe I just look at internet thing, I look at bug. My God almighty, people. Oh gosh. People, right now, I think we should go up to the JFF and protest back for the 9.99 there. You get me, I say? And before me even get into the depths of the live stream itself, couple weeks ago, right? 3 individuals sat at a press conference, around Zoom or whatever the case is, right? Simon Preston, the press officer of the Jamaica Football Federation, Avery Campbell, the new marketing director of the Jamaica Football Federation, and the guy to the right of Avery Campbell. I can't remember his name. Now, they were talking about the 9.99 and the membership that they're proposing, which consists of exclusive content, and they will be showing friendly games, not only for the senior teams, but for the other programs within the federation as well. And the individual in the glasses, the guy, he made it seem as if the 9.99 was a set price by YouTube that cannot be changed, which it is untrue pertaining to memberships, people. 9.99 is recommended by YouTube as a starting point to maximize your earnings. However, upon selection of that 9.99, you can change the price to even $3 something or $1 something or whatever the case is, right? You can literally change the price, because I've done it before. I never have a membership, I never set up one, but I've been through the process of trying to set up one and we just never do it. But we could have changed the price, like me do that. You see me I say? And you know, the fact say they're starting this as a pilot program and charging $9.99. When you look at the average price of your subscription for Netflix, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Sportsmax, ESPN Plus, and every other thing except YouTube TV and Fubo TV, because they're expensive, really and truly. The average price is $9.99 or $7 something, $8 something, whatever the case is. Now, JFF is talking about $9.99 for exclusive content. Other than the game that was shown, people, despite this being a pilot program, a 126-second video demand them have up as exclusive content. Since the game done, I'm not going to look behind the scenes with the boys them in the dressing room or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear the excuse that it's a pilot program. I told these individuals that instead of starting the damn shit at $9.99, you lower the price and then build up until you can reach the $9.99. You get me? I say everybody on that live stream last night was disappointed surrounding that live stream. Now, if you think I lie, me I tell people, before me get forward, like the video, comment, and subscribe. If you think I lie, me I tell people, I'm going to present the evidence to you guys, right? But
more say a piece about that, bro.
But true.
What you say about the sports match, but when even want to talk about Apple TV and not, when they could stay true to home. Sports match will carry JPL, sports match will carry them. They carry Manning Cup here, we carry Manning Cup. Sports match where you can watch Premier League Pan. Sports match will have Rush, Flow Sports, where you can watch a whole lot of other different sports. And my subscription is $6.99.
$6. I get more upon that.
Every single thing I have coverage 24/7. See? Now them people here, them claims that they're gonna have perks and they're gonna have things where they're gonna post. Me I expect behind the scenes. I'm expecting things if you're gonna pay $99 where you alone can see. But man, after the match done, Trinidad and Tobago YouTube channel post the full match for the whole world see. So the whole of $9.99 burn up, my friend. The whole our cheese burn up because of the match. Trinidad Football Federation or whatever them stinking country federation want name. Watch there. 6.9k views 12 hours ago. I'm a screenshot that around 2 hours ago, brother. When the match done, the man them post first half and second half from the same stream where me and you spend with $9.99 and pay for. People watch that free. But unless say JFF scammer, take this off of my face. Come on, JFF, I'll sue me for this. Take off that. Come on, them see my face when me I say it. JFF, we're not a chopper. We're not a scammer, brother. How can the man them, brother? How the man them watch the CMC the one we just pay for $9.99 for free? That can make sense, brother. And that goes back to the point, there's no planning. There's nothing that is going into place for these things, brother. Them just a look cheese. Even the way how them present it to us at the very initial stage, it's like saying something them where they never did know was even possible. So they must say, all right, it's possible. Come, we can go collect our money. Yeah, man, the people are idiot. Yeah, man, we can use name brand Jamaican collect our money off of them people. Brother, I couldn't believe that this me up, you know. I could not believe when I see Trinidad post the same thing after the match done. When me just spend money for watch. And everybody has to sit down and watch that free. Watch it. 6.9k views. 6.9k views for each half. That means every single person will watch that first half, go watch the second half too. Look on that. On Trinidad page, that on YouTube, the same YouTube, I must spend $9.99 on. Brother, JFF a chopper, brother. Chopper fit through. Lucky Maroon. Brother, I'm on them for Lord get the youths. Because when I biggest chopper in our streets,
people, let me say this. Man. How JFF even arrived to the price of $9.99? I'm going to tell you. This individual with the glasses in the picture, right? The individual to the right, I'm going to make it seem as if at $9.99 at the set price when the price could have been lowered. People, the game has finished, right? The game finished a long time. Right now, it is 6:02 p.m. and me not see no other exclusive content since the game finished. Me not see exclusive content since morning light or day light. There's no look behind the scenes. I'm gonna say, oh, see the man them in the dressing room and celebrate the look win. See the man them will just get them first call up to the national team. I celebrate because them glad to them win and them contribute to the team getting the victory over Trinidad and Tobago. Today's what? Friday. We will be playing on Sunday again. If me not see no behind the scenes training or whatever the case upload between now and tomorrow, then it's gonna be a problem with me and the Jamaica Football Federation. And me tell the kind of sending my money. Listen,
watch this guy. I better will go subscribe to Knockings them membership than JFF. Because Knockings them get the people more behind the scenes content than the whole of Federation, brother.
Exactly. In better quality as well.
Sports, everything else, them man they give better quality. No, why you feel dog them people are wicked and corrupt.
And look how them upload, look how Knockings them man upload quick. If Knockings go one game today and in record today, you know so you get that content at the end of the night, people.
Brother, I'm go match and watch Knockings, brother. You mo watch Knockings and watch match. And Knockings there. And Knockings do a pre-match interview and I saw Knockings set on him laptop in a stance. Having things set up, brother. So everything is up to date. Them need, and that is the next thing I'm always talk about with YouTubers. Them need to find a way and look at the YouTubers them that is doing quality. I'm not saying me coming out there in the streets, but I can still talk for other people, right? There are YouTubers out there that are doing quality work. And when you compare the work with them and do to that shit show where we just pay our money for, of course you can partner with them. Of course you can give them the opportunity, but guess what? JFF don't have to partner with nobody like Sportsmark. They don't have to partner with nobody and get the real quality in cause why they want all of that money for themselves. It's all about selfishness, brother. But if you are going to present a product, give people quality for their money. $6.99, I'm going to something their subscription. I'm going to get everything one more up on Sportsmax, brother. And you tell me say me I get $9.99 for watch one live stream. Zine, where I skip back 2 minutes after me have to skip it back myself. One live stream me I watch just to see when that match done. Trinidad and Tobago YouTube channel post it for man watch free.
I could take some comments. Jean-Pierre, big up yourself. Jean-Pierre, I know say you must proud of the youngster them. Well, not the youngster them. I know say you must proud of the local squad. They say they will get the win over Trinidad. So big up yourself. Jean-Pierre say, I believe it was a bold move to wait until. I believe it was a bold move to wait until the end of February before they outline what exactly we are getting as a member, but they charge no. I think you must say them should have waited until the end of February or kind of outline everything before them start charge, right? Conrad, big up yourself. Conrad say, man, them are charge money more than Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime. Exactly. And I'm saying to myself, after the game finishes on Sunday, what other content are we going to get? I mean, the Reggae Boyz will be playing in March. However, those games will be shown on different platforms due to the fact that it's a FIFA window. So I think CONCACAF YouTube channel are one of them people, the Paramount, them are going to show them type of game there. So I say, a World Cup qualifies, no, World Cup qualifies in March. So I think he'll be around the place. JFFLive will not be showing that game. Yeah, JFFLive will not be showing that game due to the fact that it's an official FIFA window, so they don't have any rights to that game unless they buy it, which they would have
you can't have rights. Of course, you own a country, you have rights to it. It's just that nobody.
No, you have rights to, but I'm saying showing the game.
Yeah, them can broadcast it just like say
JFFLive can broadcast the upcoming World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, look, Wyatt, brother, say Arsenal, Chelsea, the whole of them broadcast Premier League games. It's just that only them persons who have access to them website can do it. So I can go and rewatch an Arsenal match after Arsenal match because Arsenal.
Not talking your life, bad man.
Yeah, them can live stream. JFF can live stream them own a game and them own a team a play. So they can live stream. However, them now we get no viewers because people have them top streamers out there where them can go watch instead of watching stinking JFF live, right? Nobody now spend them money again for go watch the media quality type of work, them friends.
But people, we need to get into the 999, people, because we need to see certain stuff, right? But before we get into the 999, I one thing me and Decanio, not one thing. Well, I one thing me and Decanio and every fund will pay 999 for to the JFF.
Give me my money back. That you borrowed. Give me my money back. All the money that I loaned you.
By the way, them never borrow the money from with people. Them thief my money. You see me? I'm going to tell the kind of say, after the game done, go to YouTube and tell them say, I want a refund because your live stream never did that work and we want back our money. You see me? I say, and there was a press release as well. Let me just bring up the press release on screen and read it to you guys. And this is where Simon Preston comes into play because Simon, I know for a fact that you were the individual who wrote this and released it to the press, right? Now, in the press release...
Well, let's not say we know for a fact, but he is the press
officer. The man not the press officer.
Expect that he was the one who...
the man not the press officer. Eh?
Brother, you can't assume. However, since he's the press officer, we can accurately assume that I him write it.
99.9%
get released.
Anyways, listen to this press release, people. Watch out, listen to this. JFF appreciates support on JFFLive for friendly versus Trinidad and Tobago, the doubles country, right? So this was released today. The JFF would like to express its appreciation to all the supporters who came to the game against Trinidad and Tobago at the Montego Bay Sports Complex or watched it on our YouTube channel JFFLive. We had a successful launch on our YouTube paid service with more than the target being achieved. We have received feedback from our supporters on YouTube that there were some streaming issues with the second half, and we sincerely apologize for this. Now, people, a presser talk to no, innovators, a presser talk to no. You see that the part when we just read, keep that in our brain. The man say, or whoever wrote this said, some people reached out regarding some streaming issues with the second half. The second half, them say no people, how much half playing a football? 2, first half, second half. Second half, them say the streaming issues begin, right? And we sincerely apologize for this. We would like to assure our supporters that this had to do directly with the quality from the service provider in the second half. So they must see the problem start in the second half, people. Stick with me. Just remember the second half, people, right? We will be making some adjustments for the game on Sunday to try mitigate any recurrence. We understand for our viewers in the Caribbean that gaining access to a VPN was an issue. So for the game on Sunday, we will ensure that our viewers, especially in Jamaica, will not need a VPN for Sunday's game. Again, we want to thank you for the support physically and virtually at our game and look forward to your support on Sunday. Now, I watched the game, the first half and the second half. And again, people, I cannot analyze the game. If I'm being honest, I cannot give any analysis surrounding the game because the game frees up. And how am I going to watch something that is freezing? You know what I'm saying? And before me even get to the thing, again, people, I did a video this morning and I said, I am not paying $9.99 to hear CC commentate. And me respect CC. And CC did comment on that video saying that he wasn't commentating. Okay, he was co-commentating, right? or whatever he was saying words, people. I am not paying $9.99 to hear CC say any word. You know what I say? When them that commentate or momentate, whatever hate him that do. Yeah, but is me I say, me not pay $9.99 for your CC, brother. Me say the man them of the youth up a sports mats. Lee. Me hear Lee commentate on schoolboy football games already and JPL games, and the youth is tremendous at what he does. You know, pay the man money and make the man commentate, brother. You see me I say, every time you hear CC, the man I say, yo, sting like a bee.
Yo,
like
pause this now. Pause this, brother. Yo, from what you gonna boss up, piss me off. You know me rate you gonna boss up. Me have to talk to you as a man now, brother. Yeah, piss me off from what you gonna boss. Guys, come like say you get a new friend at JFF. But yeah, tell me, brother, I don't know which Netflix you have. My Netflix no give problem, my friend. When me sit down go some oops and me hear do. My Netflix no give me no problem, brother. Big man thing. Every brother people just try to find an excuse. How can you have an excuse for this, brother? People are gonna make me get dark now in a dog. How can you pay $9.99 for that shit show? And people are pick up for them. If you do not have friggin' quality to give us from the get-go, do not ask people for pay a high price where you expect high quality. Which part of that to understand? If you don't have high quality, you don't give people high quality a high quality product. Why are you charging such a high price? Just make the people them zeal, watch it in for free, build up whatever you're doing and make sure that what you're doing is quality. And then once you see you have quality, once you see you have an audience, once you see you're getting somewhere, then you can set some hoops and slap a price from people because you say, all right, I'm giving you this service, right? It is costing money. It is a quality service. I'm going to start charging you. And I promise you no one would ever curse or argue about that because guess what? People will pay for quality. No matter how much a man cost more price or cost more this or cost more that. You see, from a man knows say quality this dog, a man go spend him backside money on it. Where's like what Jamaica? Zine, a man go spend him money and watch it, brother. One sense you see a quality. Now people take a leap of faith with them big stinking idiot boy, brother. Zine, and them a come tell man about second half in a press release. So I'm the first half big idiot JFF dog. I'm not laugh with the dog. Want to first off, want to do whole, hey boy, want to do whole stream. But I send this to everyone.
Hold on. And even
you don't want to come charge people much money and people can get a behind the scene for $9.99 and me appeal $6.99 for sports max and me I get everything 24-hour coverage. We can't get a man and say thank you for coming out or supporting pan membership, brother. Brother, you wanna go for your son and youth. And any man me see you pick up for JFF on this bullshit, dog. And this them brawling, dog. Big man thing, youth.
and to Eddie point, no Eddie, me and CC cool. Me and CC never have a problem with, even though sometimes I disagree with him opinion. But come on, Eddie, the last game that CC commentated before this one, he never comment under my comment section, so he never commented. But the South Africa game,
one more thing, bro. Don't ask boss. You need to listen to brother. The man did not say that CC is not a good analyst.
I never said that.
The man never said that, dog. That never come out of man, my friend.
Even in the video, I said that I don't have a problem with CC commentating. However, CC needs to work on his craft. And I stated that anything that you do in life that you're new to, you're not going to be good from the get-go. However, if I'm going to pay money, I expect the best in services. You get me? I say? So, me not have a problem with CC. It's just that watch the South Africa game with the Reggae Girls. Watch them stop your gunners, boss, man.
Highway scamming in the dog. And you see how them are dealing with ghetto youths. You see them are dealing with ghetto youths, boss scamming, brother. We are trying to hunt and rob people and they money for this bullshit, dog. And big federation has scam people. So that the man them a scam, man. In a business where a man wants to, you can do whatever you want to say, you chop my money. That me I tell you, because what the rest of the thing them they for the membership. And me can bring every backup. Me have a much screenshot with every comment under that crap. When we watch yesterday, brother, every screenshot I have, it's not only me, every single member will watch that bullshit we last night, brother. Me have every screenshot with everything with them say. People say they want them refund. People say boo. People say this is trash. Everything I have backup for everything, my friend. So don't feel like say I laugh with this thing, dog.
Gunners, man, the man that share the same
send it to everybody. You can send it to Preston, you can send it to Rudolph, send it to everybody, you know, send it to a chopper.
I mean, even some of the comments, people, some of the comments surrounding the live stream, you know, some people are say, somebody I said, let me see if we can find some of my comments. Somebody said the commentator should have the mic. Hey, at one point in time, I watch a live stream, I'm seeing one random web page pop up people. I say, yo, how one random web page pop up? You see me? I say, somebody say absolute embarrassment. Honestly, these comments are hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, watch Manning Cup stream was better than this. And Manning Cup basically free when I watch it. You see me? I say, you know, somebody that said Maggie nervous. There were some other comments as well. Somebody said, let we get a smooth stream first. Somebody said JFF I try bossa analyst. I think that's in regards to CC. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that CC was. Yeah, I'm not saying CC was absolutely.
Makes them away for not even the brother. Just care. It's simple. Just care. If it's not quality, why you ask people to pay so much money for it?
I want you know.
People leap of faith for trust, you know, with them cheese. You know how much subscription me question if more to make you even lower than that. And from person look for me yesterday and say, yo, if I take this thing serious, I should pay you now. I don't even question it, I just say, all right, ropes. And me a question lower thing than that. And even if the commentary did bad and the stream did good, me would have no problem with it.
Yeah, and even the commentary so much of the stream.
You see me? Itself. But you see when the stream bad and me all have to sit down and listen to certain things, everything me a fire shut off, brother. Everything me a fire shut off, because brother, this a corruption at the highest.
Yo, when we start here, CC say, yo, sting like a bee and float like a butterfly, me I say, yo, judge a youth. I know boxing me I watch. You see me I say, I know boxing me I watch. But in terms of this 999, let me show some evidence. So them say the first half, you know, people. Let me see if we can find the video. I'm going to show you the what you call it, the warm-up. The warm-ups. I'm going to show you a video of the warm-ups. So these people from the JFF said that at the second half, the things start glitch out. I'm going to show you the watch now. I'm going to show you the warm-up in people and form your own opinion and drop it in the comment section. Look at this video. Before me even drop the video there, let me just take this off a screen. Let me take the comment off a screen. Look at this video. This is the warm-up before the game even start. Look. So I'm an idiot. Simon Preston and JFF, I'm an idiot and the viewers them. Only take off the idiot. That you try to tell me. Me never edit that in people. I literally screen record that after the membership because me and they can pay for it. That is what was in the warm-up. That video. Right? Here's a different video as well. This is when the game start playing. I believe this is in the second half. Look at this.
Here are the Jamaicans. Here's Arbon. Under pressure. Has done well to keep possession there. Here's Ainsworth. Trying to play the ball inside, but
look at this next video. Look at this.
I must say, since Demari has come on the field, he has been a little bit more surgical in his passes in terms of how he goes about them, and more there's more surgical precision in his passing, and that's what allowed Jamaica to
999, and this was through the entirety of the game from warm-up, first half, second half. People, you know what pissed me off as well? There was a point in the second half where something just stopped. Feel like over a minute and add. Literally, a game just stopped for a minute and add. Big man thing.
Brother, the thing all either go back. It all either go back. Say, yeah, what's up now? And then out of nowhere, you just see them all go back, brother. All about 2 minutes after. Me I say, dog, what is? And then you see it just reframe back to it, you know. Me I say, dog, a joke thing.
And again, me hear every talk about the exclusive content. The game finished and me can't see one other video that is somewhat of an exclusive thing that should be provided to the members who pay the $9.99. And again, me I edit them and enough people say, bro, that $9.99 is too much. Start this up at a lower price point and then increase it gradually as you go along. Right? And those are the videos. These are evidence from the game. And it was through the entirety of the game in terms of the thing freezing. I couldn't watch that in peace, people. How can I analyze a game watching that? Right?
Brother, let me tell you, the only reason me make that review video, is because me determine say them, hey, that should know how to spend this and that. Me determine if them Monday, now I go give back my money, me I go make back every single money for my channel and bash them for them do brother. So me I go make back my $9.99 brother. And so me tell brother, when we make video from now till me get back the cheese there, that me I tell you.
Let me play this video. And the JFF in a pilot program I charge $9.99 for that damn darn it shit live stream last night. Madness, people. Madness. Now, they will be playing in Kingston this Sunday. And in the press release, them say things are going to improve. Them are going to put things in place to try and mitigate any reoccurrence of what happened last night. And, you know, even if that is the case, fine, I would applaud them on that. However, we need to see more content to produce in terms of exclusive content.
My money don't bono. I not applaud nobody going.
And mind you know people.
Unless some 876 stream type quality me I see on YouTube, them can't get no applause from me, brother. No.
Mind you know people. And every month. And every month the team them are going to play, all right? And let's be honest, how much interest is like the under 17 team and these respective teams generate compared to the senior reggae girls and senior reggae boys? Like me, I gotta admit people, I don't really have time for go watch under 17 game or them type of thing there when it's around the Jamaican youths them. And it's not a bad thing. It's just I'm interested really in that. Isn't I say United and them team that my interest in a Premier League Champions League. Isn't I say? So I don't feel like I'm getting value for my money in terms of $9.99 and the content that they will be producing for the upcoming months, because this membership is for every month. Now, one to the month when the team them now go play, you see me, or maybe one of the local team them play. Like bro, if you someone watch the under 14, I've seen the under 14 content, brother. But them tell me for you that for $9.99 a month. Yeah, man, people. The people them where the YouTuber pay for Canva pay like $15 a month. Where the Netflix increase them price to $1 ad, we pay $7 I believe or $8 for Netflix a month, right? And so much other stuff we pay for as well. No, we put on a $9.99, although that kind of split up, but still, if we not get good service, if we not get good content,
we are talk to the voice of every member where they on that, because them not platform like this to make them voice heard. So like how me have the platform, me I talk for everybody when I see in the comment section the vex, brother. Everybody me I talk for, brother, until I make back my cheese from them.
I think the JFF could have done better in terms of finding a different way to raise money. But I think that membership thing are gonna work, people. You see me I say? I think with that much right now, if I say yo, I don't know if any national team will even have a membership for them thing. You see me I say?
You know what about me, Trinidad what you think for free, dog? People, me I drop a link to Trinidad channel. No one in the see the whole thing, brother. The same thing when me pay $9.99 final. People watch directly after the game for free. Free.
Yo, for them game they show better quality.
No, at the same thing where they have a JFF, the man them get brother. Like in a year. So after the match done, either somebody, I don't know what it want, but I don't know.
But let me ask you this a question. If it is the case,
I don't know if them in some contact with JFF for them get the footage. But as the match done, you know how YouTube, so you take a while to upload. Them cut the video, upload first half, upload second half on them YouTube channel. So everybody can watch that free after the match. After everybody goes, so we are paying $9.99 for the special, die hard, Reggae Boyz fans. That them having night in our membership. Die hard, Reggae Boyz fans. Only you will be seeing this. Pay your $9.99. No, man, them a chopper, brother.
But let me ask you this. If it is the case with Trinidad FA or them people, their YouTube channel, download it, right? Or get permission to use it. A foolishness that really and truly. You see me? What if them download it or them get consent from JFF to use the footage there, the first half and the second half, then it don't make sense to pay $9.99.
Eddie said, see Eddie I said there, brother. On the line, may I tell? The man say watch it for free today on the Trini channel. See? And it did say in the description on the Trini channel, courtesy of the JFF. So see what I tell you, bro? When even if I'm looking at the description to know that I'm know YouTube work, brother.
So
I know what I see. The man so send them the footage, then cut it up and go so boops yes, and then make for them money on YouTube, so my friend.
So them say courtesy of the JFF. So why is it that up to now JFF to upload the full match for people that pay for the membership so them can watch it?
Brother.
At 6:25 no call, big up yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Yes. I made a comment on one of you guys' video before. this is you guys are displaying the Negro disease.
Excuse me.
No.
Hold up.
Yo, move on.
Hold on.
Come on, you see.
Hold on. You have to retract that.
I am not.
Caller, you have to. I'm giving you respect. Hold on,
No, I am
I'm respecting you.
Stop taking him off in the youth. You get dark and diss him up. You know I'm stay dog. So just move
Listen,
on.
hold on. Let me
move on with the show, presser. Cause you know I'm stay dog. I'm not partial. Move on with the show.
Hold on, man.
Serious.
Hold on, I ask if you calm down, bro.
Move on with the show and kick him out, brother.
Hold on, man. Me just ask him for. Me just ask a crispy, bro. A crispy. Me just ask him to retract the statement. Well, that was quite disrespectful.
Brother, I'm not listening out for that Conrad, brother. What kind of phones this man come from? I think I come talk about nigger. What is wrong with this guy, dog? Man, they are talk about something that is unjust and unfair, and you want to come tell me, yo, dog.
I think the comment where Crispy talk about the caller just now, he left a comment stating that if it did happen in the EPL or them type of thing there, we wouldn't have a problem, which that is untrue. People, enough time I watch game at the Premier League, right? Enough time I watch FA Cup game from Paramount or whatever the case is, and a couple seconds the game blank out, I'm going to go up on Google and type in. Watch now.
Most people cannot test me. They are me sit down and if me watch a Arsenal match and that glitch. And that me get dark a bit.
People, just to show you say what Crispy says untrue. Sometimes I give me blank out in the EPL or them type of thing that me type in Manchester United on Google. And you know the Twitter section on Google, and people are cuss. Sometimes people are speak and kind of say, yo, how me have money and give a blank out and them type of thing. There is me I say. So me no want nobody feel like so if I demand them over England that damn to home, would I just sit back and be like, oh yeah, me respect the Englishman them so them can't get over that. No, enough time game glitch out and them type of thing there, brother. And we say, yo, I want going for this. Is me I say? And for them price even cheaper for watch the game them. For the Peacock cheaper than what JFF charge for $9.99, I believe, you know. And them are show more, no, brother. Yeah, so imagine you pay for selling cheaper and the game a blank out. I mean, of course.
Big man thing. See how late 76 round Jamrock you say, brother. Very disrespectful caller. I'm telling you, dog.
Negro disease.
Brother, just yo, bad man. You see, as long as you see Gunners channel, don't ever click that link and call in again, brother. Because from here, you time me this year. That me I tell you, brother.
All man must say we have Negro disease.
Big and serious, dog. I'm serious, brother. If me hear you stammer down, I'm send you up on the deepest parts everywhere. Don't click back on the link here.
Well, you know, say what he did was disrespectful, but when I send nobody up on the nothing, you see me?
Brother, I'm serious now. Can I make some man a hole? Don't ever click back on that link if you don't want to run up in a something, brother. That me I tell you.
We could get to something else, right? Bunny Shaw people, I heard that Bunny Shaw was recently racially abused, and I don't know if it was through Instagram DMs, I'm not sure. However, I heard that she missed a game or she didn't show up to a game due to the fact that she was racially abused, and obviously that is not something that is good, and it's kind of weird in the sense that you tend to find fans racially abusing individuals in the men's game, right? However, this has happened in the women's game. So I think City did play against Arsenal, and the headline by ESPN is that Bunny Shaw, let me just bring it up on screen. He stated that Arsenal versus Man City, Bunny Shaw absent after receiving racist and misogynistic abuse. That's absolutely disgusting. I mean, Bunny Shaw is one of the, her personality is just good. So let me just read this. Manchester City striker Khadija Bunny Shaw withdrew from Gareth Taylor's squad for the Thursday 2-1 League Cup semi-final win over Arsenal after facing racist and misogynistic abuse over the weekend. Shaw ruled herself out of the midweek clash for her mental well-being, and City have stated they are giving their full support for the striker after condemning the disgusting treatment she endured following the team's 4-3 defeat to Arsenal at the Joy Stadium in the Women's Super League WSL. Following their defeat to Arsenal on Sunday, Man City reported the abuse directed towards the Jamaica international to the police. Manchester City were appalled to learn that Khadija Bunny Shaw was subjected to racist and misogynistic abuse following Sunday's fixture. A statement from the club read, "Discrimination of any kind, either in stadiums or online, will not be tolerated and has absolutely no place inside or outside the game." Bunny has decided not to share the messages publicly, so as not to give the oxygen of publicity to the vile individuals who sent them. I'm going to stop at these people because that's absolutely disgusting. I never would have thought that Bonisha would have been in England. And I'm not saying that I thought that it was unrealistic, but you know what I'm saying? That's just sad. You know, it's sad that Bonisha has faced racist abuse. CC, big up yourself. CC, what do you mean say never that commentate on the game?
No, remember say, bro, you have running play-by-play commentary, right?
Yeah.
Play-by-play. And then you have color commentary. So that is why you hear me use certain type of superlatives. Because remember, I would have been, like when me I say, describe the passage of play. Like, for example, when Warner Brown took the ball and could have went one-on-one, I made a stupid choice and turned the ball back. Like, I would have said, Warner Brown should have done better with that opportunity because he would have been 1v1. The defenders were to the right. So he would have been one-on-one at the take on the keeper rather than playing the ball back. So that's the part that I would have done.
So it's more like using analogies or them type of thing in passing.
Yeah, no man, I'm saying it's just analysis. Like you're telling you're saying to people like what the player should have done.
Okay.
The player could have done better.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but then the next part of it too is that you don't want people just listen to you and like your voice become like, just what they call it, monolithic, like you just speak and you get me, so like I use no analogy. For example, in the girls' game, when I was saying when the girl turned, I was saying she moved like a ballerina on ice. A lot of people were saying that don't make sense, but I'm like, that's how smooth the girl made it turn. So it's like it's almost as if she was dancing on ice. Ballerina normally in a dance part ice.
And Preston as well saying that the Reggae Girls game they do a good job. He did say that in a video.
No man, no, as I said, remember at the end of the day, like it will come, bro. Like you're in the moment, and there's stuff that happens behind the scenes, which you basically not enough persons would necessarily know. So that would have just kind of give you that. I remember I'm watching the match live, so I don't watch the match on the stream. So basically, I talk from me watching the game going out on the field. You understand? So sometimes you don't know persons would be complaining or saying certain things in the chat. I wouldn't necessarily see, but I think if somebody come and say, "See, you said this, you could have said it this way or that," I'm not really have a complaint because at the end of the day, like me personally, would I hear a man say something and say, "Boy, you could have said that better."
Yeah. But CC, you get for like, well, obviously you watch the game, but you get to see the live stream like of the game on the JFF live page.
No.
Well, you hear the backlash that the JFF is facing surrounding the live stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge disappointment,
876 Jamrock, I think he has 10 clean sheets, man.
How much? 10?
Yeah, Shaquan Davis.
Yeah. But in terms of the live stream itself, CC, obviously you being at the game, you watch the game smoothly because you're right there in person, But the $9.99 that we paid, it was an absolute disappointment in terms of the product.
Personally, still, I understand because as people would have spent their money, I think it probably comes from like the VPN and like the network provide. Because what person look on it like this? Because me not separate people not to complain because at the end of the day, it's understandable. You have to spend the money you want premium product, right? So if, for example, the Reggae Girls game streamed smoothly, like you've watched it. So in this event now, what is different between the Reggae Girls game and this game? What would have been different?
Well, that's a good question.
That's what I said. The difference would have been the VPN.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the difference would have been the VPN, and it's just one of those things.
That's what we are taking back to. We point out what is the issue, right? Mm-hmm. The issue is clear, but what we're trying to say is, if you have an RC VPN $9.99 a month, you should have testing. You should have all them things in place to see. You can't just jump and try something on people $9.99. That no work, brother. If you are demanding them type of money, they were more than West Sports Max are asking for pay. We're more than every other platform we are streaming in Jamaica asks for pay. You have to make sure so your thing is up to standard. You cannot if but or maybe whether this will work. And then when something like that happens, you have to issue a press release where is a liar press release because you only have to people say a second half alone and the whole thing plus pre-match Skype you everything about for. But them thing that we piss off people, dog, and that piss me off too. And then the second, well, the same thing that we pay for people to watch for free, brother.
Oh, bro, as
I said, get on Trinidad page, then give Trinidad the footage and Trinidad post it on them YouTube channel. So what is the point?
But I'm
free for everybody see.
I don't know. I wouldn't. Like as me say, me don't know. Like me just go like as I said, I don't know. Me don't know all of them other aspect of it. So it's just like when me watch Preston video and other persons would attack. So I don't really know. And I'm not really attack on behalf of anybody more than myself in terms of, in terms of what I would have said on this
listen,
on the game.
My criticism might have been misguided because all me I say is like, me not say me that expect for like Peter Drury and them people, but me I say $9.99. You see me I say, me think say thing would have up on a different level.
You are here this
I know I don't know for them to come get on, but
you see me as a CC, so me see everything like just a buffer, and me not even hear the commentary good as well. Like I think you and me that hear well, but the next guy sometimes it low and obviously you want to hear that because you know watch it, but
the entire experience was just trash, bro. You see me? It just make everybody just have to get dark. If you go up on the comment section and go look, well, if that you have the membership. But even my screenshot all of the comments, I know we alone say this, just we alone have the platform for everybody can come and see. But everybody vexed, dog. And I fool them to tell the people for I talk about in a second half alone.
See, let me show you a video. Come on, if you just join. Let me just pull up them video. Look at this. And let me play the next one as well.
Here are the Jamaicans. Here's Arbonne. Under pressure. Has done well to keep possession there. Here's Ainsworth. Trying to play the ball inside, but...
Yeah, and as I'm saying on my video, the Reggae Girls game, that was smooth. And I believe that you had more people watching that game compared to this one in terms of the membership.
Pre-to Gunners and Presser, do you think because of the buffering you guys would have experienced and other persons, you would have not lined up with the commentary? Because if you hear the commentary, but you can hear like the voice and then the passage of play, connect.
I'm just saying that, and even
the entire team was just not entirely individually. The entire team, it was not cohesive, and the entire thing was trash.
But as you said, it's not even so much about the commentary.
No. I was just saying everything, and that's what I'm saying. Because if you not see it smooth, that's why I say if you said the stream before, because it would run smooth, you would hear certain things. And that's why I'm gonna ask. I don't like, for me, I hear a lot of persons say, So I mean, you watch it, and as I said, I haven't rewatched the game, per se. So I wouldn't. Like I wouldn't know the experience of people that have.
And see, next from Football Guru, I give you the benefit of the doubt for the VPN thing, but I'm someone who watch matches from VPN and it no switch. I don't have an issue with watching my car. Watch them. I'm going to show you next time. You see CONCACAF? This is a very perfect example. CONCACAF, when CONCACAF stream Jamaican games in a Nations League, we have to use a VPN in Jamaica to watch it. You have to use either a UK VPN or a US VPN. At the same venues, right? The same venues. It's just it has to do with equipment. Even the Zoom, not everything about it free up, my friend. Don't feel like me I laugh. Everything about it free up. It's not none of the VPN. It's the equipment. Now, what all I'm saying is, if you know you don't have the equipment, do test runs. And if you say this, you're gonna ask people for $9.99 for. But now I say, if you want a cheese in your pocket, now ask people for so much money, dog.
But see, the main problem as well, no, is not even so much the live stream itself, It's more so the price point, because everybody have bashed the price point before the game even play. You get me? So regardless of the outcome of the live stream, there was a specific individual in the press conference. When I watched the press conference, I believe you were there, and I'm not sure, but the guy to Avery's right, he made it seem as if $9.99 is a set price by YouTube that cannot be changed. It is untrue surrounding the membership. And I'm saying that if you're starting a pilot program, which Avery stated that it's a pilot program, I think when you look at the average cost of subscriptions out there, $9.99 for demo start is too much. You got the $3 something or $2 something, and you go glitch out, then fair enough, but you see me?
No. Like as I said, I am not even. I don't think I'm in a position to even say nothing because I don't work with the people who are doing. I don't work, like
Yeah.
so as in. But I understand, I understand because if you are paying money, people are going always want certain type of quality product. You get what I
But
say? But
let me say this,
moving on
people.
to the game, you see the game good, as in you see the game good or just
Man, this
Boy,
brother nothing
DC,
that.
yeah. Come like, can I see if you
But
them
yeah,
play?
me
Me
see
need to
one
could
them
analyze
no,
the game there.
no, me I see but remember I want to say it over the Trinidad page, so I say.
No,
no
but at
one
the footage from over.
we didn't watch they on
Yeah.
Trinidad page. It's just that people are watching it for free when we did have to pay for watch it.
Yeah.
You see
Boy,
them
see,
type
no,
of
no,
robbery.
no. I couldn't analyze the game. Just know
JFF,
say,
JFF give them the same footage after the game, and then the man them upload it on for them page after, right? So whoever can see 6.9 thousand views on each video. The one them post first half us and second half after, and it gets 6.9K views each. You see me? And everybody sit down and watch that free when we pay $9.99 for that bullshit. That me I try to tell you, brother. Fully scamming that, brother. Everything about that, the screen scamming.
I know, man.
but
But what is the game though, CC? Because you need it. Why analysis on the game itself?
That is why I say I guess because because we just not gonna get into for that. To me personally, I mean the pace of the first half was a bit slow and pedestrian. You can see that you can see that the coach is probably trying to formulate one certain style of play where from when you remember when Jamaica play Cuba with the you would call them the 18 players, right? They have the passing from the back and keep them defensive shape and everything. So for me, that's a similar thing that he was trying with these players. There's 13 debutants that would have been in the team. That's 13 players that have never played for Jamaica, put on a Jamaica jersey. All of the forward, I don't think we have Warner Brown and a couple of those guys. So I mean, for me, the first half was a bit slow because they would have played and a feel out. I think both teams were feeling out each other. You have Kevin Molino, and you would have a couple more experienced players on the Trinidad end because I think the most experienced player for Jamaica would have been Richard King, who would have had, I think, over 20 caps, and then you'd have Maggie. In terms of who have already played, I think both between Richard King and Maggie, but then you have Molino on the Trinidad side. Trinidad had an opportunity in the first half. I think when they end up cut through and going at the box. I think at that time I did say Trinidad slice up the Jamaican defense as if the America Domino's pizza up on a Wednesday, but they never finished the delivery. So I mean,
joke thing, this is a CC.
where's
What said, now we don't slice of pizza for Wednesday.
Yeah, man, but they win. That was their moment, and they didn't capitalize. And I think in the second half, the coach realized that they needed a little bit more in terms of the changes. The changes for Trinidad, I think they have a guy named Brensam. So when he came on, he caused the defense a little bit more trouble. So they had to be set, and they couldn't really move up because I think they were trying to play a much more higher line in the first half. But when they put on the big forward, they look like Romelu Lukaku. He's more like an hold up type of player, Brensam. So he hold up later after the Trinidad player them run on like a second striker. So he kept the defense back in check in terms of Fitzroy Cummins and Richard King. I think the defense had a little bit of chemistry because if you know three of the players play for Mount Pleasant that started. Plus you have King and Ming used to play at Cavaliers. So so you have the connection there. So the defense did a hold up. In the second half, when they made the third set of changes, when they brought in Ainsworth, Demario, Phillips, Chanel Thomas, then the game got a little bit more lively. I think Arborn to me, I don't know. He just doesn't. I don't know if he gets a game Sunday because he wasn't really connecting when he came on. But when Chanel Thomas came on, he kind of worked the defense for Trinidad a bit more. He was running in the channels. He was creating. He was going in the spaces. So I think he gave them something more to be worried about. Demario Phillips was all around the place like a pit bull. One of them pit bull, they just him at everything. So the momentum of the game started to increase, and that's when I think Jamaica created a couple of opportunities. when Christopher Ainsworth ended up float the ball into the box and Chanel knock it back down, and Sule Makala was just in the right place at the right moment and put the ball in the back of the net.
And that
that was
nobody
pretty
knows
much it.
that was a flick on to the stream glitch. It looked like the ball just go straight over and beat them defense.
CC, my case,
Oh,
last night,
the ball beat Trinidad defense. So when even if she say it was a flick on, from Ainsworth set some hoops and launch ball in the air, we only see when Sule Makala line up for kick the shot. We don't see nothing else before
right?
that.
CC, I just there read some message on me that sent the kind of last night about his stream, and we spend more time on text than even like really watching it, you know?
Yeah. I think it would have been, better if you kind of see it, because I think, to me, when I look at the players, I think Christopher Ainsworth is a player where when he came on, I think he kind of changed. I think he's a little bit better. He's better technically than Gadale Irving, in my opinion, in terms of even going forward and some of the crosses that he would have played, and even the 1-2 passage. Because when he was playing, I think he played 1-2 with Arboin and a couple of back. Won the ball on the line, put the ball into the box, and then I think Trinidad blocked it. That was a good passage of play. He looked like a good left back who can overlap and create some havoc on that side. So for me, I think the coach might be looking at him to start on Sunday, because he didn't do bad when he came on.
Let me ask you this. In terms of you being at the game and McLaren and Meran Garden, right? And the whole technical team, whatever the case is, who you think had more of an influence on the team last night? Meran Garden or McLaren? If you can say anything on that.
Oh, in terms of on the game last night?
Yeah, like tactical changes or whatever the case is.
I think I would say Steve McLaren. Because even the way they are playing, the way the guys are playing is the same. Like the way, if you watch Jamaica versus Cuba.
Yeah.
The same way they are playing. Just lesser talent. We can't always say that, bro. Because the other guys, them just sharper, they're much quicker. But in terms of, and them guys, they are younger in terms of them appearance, them less experienced. So it's a similar way in which they were playing the Cuba game. So you can kind of say, oh, that's the way in which Steve McLaren is wanting the team to play. Mm-hmm. So I would say Steve McLaren would have had more influence on the game.
No, there was one.
Rachel, 1 second. Big up yourself, Dean. Dean say I give about the 9.99, so we can cool down. Big up yourself, Dean. I wish where you come from.
Then you know, if a man last name brother, you ask him where you come from.
Westmoreland Tomlinson's come from.
You know, see a family. Hey, Jamaica have a jacket thing, so you have to be careful.
But Preston and Gunners, I think, as I said, the coaching staff overall have an influence on the team, because a lot of these players would have been picked and would have, something that Meran would have been watching these players and make to talk to Steve McLaren, and Steve McLaren would have went around the island, watched the games, and then finalize them list. So I think when you're talking about a coaching staff, I don't think it's in isolation, because you support Manu Presser, and the influence of the coaches that Sir Alex Ferguson would have had over the years. And if you hear the players them talk about Ferguson, you would have spoken about him much more in a motivational sense than an actual technical coach. So
yeah. I think when I watch a lot of interviews with the legends, although them admire like Sir Alex Ferguson, them always talk about the assistant and them people because they were actually good as well,
Yeah, so when they come on to a coaching thing, I think it's much more than the head coach. Although the head coach is the face of the coaching staff, but I think it's pretty much a team effort.
But in terms of
Monday as well, Rudolph Austin, Andrew Peart. And Andrew Peart is a one who I think is a very innovative coach. He's a very innovative local coach. Even when you see him coach for Glenmuir and so, he's always trying new things and things when we really see a lot. And I think Rudolph Austin, as a former player, and even coaching Portmore now, is doing a very good job, right? I haven't really followed his coaching career, so I don't know if this is his first gig as a coach, but he's doing pretty good. He has him in the top 6. Going after playoffs, and he comes across as a calm figure when he talks in press conferences.
But let me ask CC. Got you. Finish. Let me ask the CC. There's a player in particular where since him come back to Jamaica, everybody talk about him. Tarek Magee, his performance last night.
Rusty, brother. Rusty. The man just look off the pace, bro. Off the pace. We already know him can do it, but it's just not there.
We don't know what him can do still. Honestly. No, big man thing, bro. At this level, we don't know what him can do. We actually do know what him can do because we saw what he did against the United States. He was out of his depth. Come on.
I mean, we saw what he did
against low opposition.
I saw him against Mexico, he looked good. I saw him against Costa Rica, he looked good.
Which makes you when he was 19?
I guess.
Against Costa Rica, you mean?
No, Costa Rica to Mexico to man. Remember when he did draw?
The
one I draw.
I'm having a great game. The baddest
we did lose. I think 2-1 end up in the last, but he did look good.
Yeah, got you.
I think with Maggie, I think it's just come down to like inconsistent. Like there's something that we think he can be, and maybe we have to accept that he's just not going to be that. And I'm not sure. He must to disprove that. Like he must to go out there and actually prove to people, say, yo, you thought I could be this, and now I am this. Because right now it don't gonna look good. But I think because this is his second official game since he's won the USL Championship with his team. I've been a part of the USL Championship team that won. This is his second official game because he played for Veer. I think he looked above the players that were there when he was playing in that game, even though he looked a bit rusty. But when he played in this game, you can actually say, yo, the match fitness and sharpness is not there.
Yeah. Let me say this. Whether the match fitness or sharpness was there, I think Maggie's time in the national team is numbered in the sense that we have Gold Cup coming up and World Cup qualifiers. And, we all know Marlon Nelson if I did in the YouTube space. I mean, I always hear Marlon talk about the level of competition of these other respective nations, and they want it as much as Jamaica to go to the World Cup CC. So, really and truly, I don't think we have a space for any, I don't want to say mediocre player, but any player that is not at the level that is required for the national team in terms of going up against the better teams. You know what I mean? Because seeing that USA, Canada, and the other team qualify already, Mexico, every other team in the region want it as much. But let me get on Fearless Gunner still. I think our Gunner's boss is Gunner's boss. Unmute. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. See.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well done.
My youth, I see, go man, if you don't answer my youth, you have like a teeth hurt.
No, answer Gunner's boss. What go on? I say, what go on? What's up? What up?
Because Gunners now over here talk about, say, him respect me and he no want this me and him no want that me and him no want do this and it. Take off this and leave the spec on it here. I'll leave the respect on it. Just pass it over there.
Respect man, but probably I'll be a fool and she say like a JFF.
Yeah, you my nigga, drag you when I'm ready, son. You gotta deal with it. That's all it is.
All right.
I'm to them anyway talk.
You gotta understand one thing. Hold up the pressure. You gotta understand one thing, son. Every comment in that comment section is good for your channel, whether it is negative or positive. You leave it there, you react to it, or you scroll past it. That is your duty. So you don't go in there and go search up. It's like you got some dudes now. They go in the comment and searching up for poop to go dig in the toilet, man. Leave that alone, man. But at the end of the day, everything I said over there was a fact that Simon said, if I know him say so, it no go so. And him have the information as the press release, man, and him get them first. Me never say nothing wrong.
Yeah, him get them first, but him not have to release him in the public first. That is what me I try to say to you, my friend. Him get it first, but him choose not to release it in the public first. That means that whoever has released it before him, I tell lie. That was when me I talk up on the video, you know. That means because you want to decide to talk about it. That means the rest of we tell lie.
No, I didn't say.
Watch it, only point out one content to make we lying. Just point it out.
I didn't say anyone was lying. I didn't say you was lying. I'm just saying he said that he's the one who disseminate these conversations. So if him, Mr. Rickett, Mr. Speed, Mr. Chung in our office and them have a conversation and him not put it out there, everything else is reckless speculation.
But I think he's. Let me say this. I think Simon is overstepping.
One last thing. You see, the Jamaica Football Federation have leaked from Yasso till. You see, the first video we bust me on this YouTube channel here come from the very top of the Jamaica Football Federation. That me I tell you. The very first video we bust me come in Reggae Boyz content. Come
Where
from
say
the
come?
very top of the
It
Jamaica
come from Mr. Rick. It come from Mr. Rick.
It come from the
You just give me a source,
very
you know.
top of the Jamaica Football Federation.
But let me say this. I think I said before we're gonna boss.
Them full of leagues from years ago till Wexmall and
What you're gonna boss, right? I think Simon needs to know his place within the space. I get me answer with all due respect, because when you look across the globe in terms of journalism, etc., not saying me and Deacon are journalists or anybody else in the YouTube space, but when Fabrizio Romano or Arnstein or them people, the tier 2, tier 1 or whatever journalists come out and say this, I mean, clubs never really come out and say, oh, if me not say it, no go so. Because sometimes, especially for people that are credible, them have a reputation of being credible. So whatever them put out, I saw it got basically. You get me? I say? And a lot of the times,
Fabrizio Romano, Shams now, it was Woj before Shams. Shams now, those people are insiders. They get their information directly.
Yeah, but the same way, Simon, but you have people in the Reggae Boyz space will get the information from the Jamaica Football Federation. I mean, I don't talk.
Well, as me say, that is what the boss. My Gunner's brother, me not go call you my brother, because you're my son, maybe my grandson too. So my Gunner's son have a problem with. So I'm here to defend that. But you know, Pressa, you think me I gonna make your pass? My little nephew, you think me I gonna make your pass? You can fight all you want when me don't talk.
What you talk about?
CC, the California now. We want to know why you wouldn't pay $10. You. Let me touch you.
Why am I only pay $10?
Hold on, no man, I know your time yet. Give me mic, you know. Please, give me a little minute there.
Got you.
You know, you don't have no formal media training, just like your co-host.
Who?
We there here and we are doing things. CC don't have no formal media training. He is very, a man where years me and CC having conversation, group chat, radio chat, all about. He research. CC is a man who research him thing them and have him thing them prepare. He might drag something over the line and say a few more words than necessary, but he's very knowledgeable when he touch certain things. So therefore, no, you not supposed to come over here, come tell we say you not pay $10 for what CC when we pay $10 and $20 for listen to you enough time to. You have to stop it. Big up your
Hold on.
No. Big up your brother and glad say at least some people recognize him have a little bit of talent and help him.
No, but gonna see, this is where you're hold on. You're gunning too much right now. And as an Arsenal fan, listen,
I agree with him. He make a point.
No, hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, let me talk now. I have to defend myself. Let me defend myself. As an Arsenal fan, Gunners boss, you need to calm down. After what means to calm down, humble. Listen. In my video, I literally stated, right? I stated that CC can work on his craft. Military said, me say anything you do in your life, you're not going to be good at the start, you know? So me say, I don't have a problem. I literally said, I don't have a problem with CC commentating on games. It's just that he might get better. However, my frustration kind of just build up last night when I watch everything. And then when I watch the game here, CC, I'm like, so hold on. The $10 gone to CC. Can we never expect that CC are going to commentate for the game? Me think see some Peter Drury and them one them I go here. Me not say literally Peter Drury and the can you see me? But goodness. Yeah, I watch this on the Star Freeze and them here CC. I say ratted. So that's the CC can commentate upon game because he commentated on the Raiders game, which he did a good job. You see me? It's just that me frustrated last night because I paid the $10.
You see the other guy, the CC is more knowledgeable than the other guy he hosts the show with. The other guy, the co-host, the one where him are the commentator. What CC do? CC is a color analyst. That's all CC do. So CC don't have the mic most of the time. The other guy is trash. The other guy is trash at what? That's
the other thing as well. The other guy actually was worse at CC because the thing is, the other guy as a commentator. Yeah, the other guy as a commentator, right? You're supposed to have information ready. A lot of the time, the man ask CC, what you think about this, what you think about that player. The man at one point, the man called our boy number 12. The man don't know our boy name.
The other guy is just, him don't have no sense, him not research, nothing, him not do nothing. That's why him have to bring
when me hear the man call our boy
number 12. And he makes CC look bad.
For real, man. Because I hear the other commentator call the man number 12. And I say, brother, oh, you have to see big man or boy when I start on the inside every week and I call the man number 12. It was clear that he was not in
Well, if I call him number 12 throughout the game or just one occasion.
Yeah.
In the follow JFL football, brother.
Can I plug something over here real quick? Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. My friend, my brother from another mother, Garvey, will be on Nationwide News, Nationwide Network, whatever it is, doing the game live and analyzing the game because I think they will be bringing the Super Bowl. So the tune in over there and give Garvey a strength.
Who's Garvey?
Yeah. Huh?
Who that?
I mean, I know if you listen to sports this and them thing, you're not going to know him. But he have a channel where him do something on it with NFL and NBA and them thing. Then he ball with Black Star.
Okay. But who you have for the Super Bowl win Sunday though?
I want to tell you something. I ride with the city, you know, when we pick them barn and grow and live, you know. I ride with the Eagles, you know.
Oh. I choose my goat still. I'm Reid Patrick Mahomes, you know.
I'm not going to sit here and put my head on a block that the Chiefs is not going to win. Them have the officiating and them have everything, history and everything I go for them. And these sports nowadays, they like the TV. They do it. The sports is not for the fan no more. It's for the TV money, the TV deal. So therefore, anything can happen in there. I'm not going to go out here and put my neck on the block and say Philadelphia going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I am more... In my heart, me more believes that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl, but I would love the Eagles to win, so I'm picking the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. I just saw my thing, you understand?
Yeah.
I'm the city. When the city win, it's joyful and everybody win, you know? So why not? Why go to Kansas City and my city against my city? It's not my team, but it's the city I live in.
And before wrap up, which NBA team you support?
Miami Heat.
Miami?
Yeah, man, Miami Heat for life, man. From
when you support Miami?
From the day Pat Riley leave the New York Knicks in 1995-96 and go to Miami, I becomes a Miami Heat fan. Before that, I was supporting Shaq and them. Shaq and Penny Hardaway and them and the Orlando Magics. I was a Magics fan when they got swept by the Houston Rockets.
And with the huge trade that Luka to Lakers and AD to Mavericks, who do you think of the NBA championship? Not out of those two teams, but who do you think so far?
Right now, the NBA championship go through Boston, So,
yeah.
With that said, Cleveland is looking very good, but they don't have that glue veteran player, that glue guy, a veteran who, like a Kevin Love type who can bring them together and get something done. So, I think they are just early front runners right now. But anything have to go through the hated Boston Celtics. I don't see the West. Them two teams, none of them two teams as contenders.
Yeah.
I don't see the Lakers as a contender, and I don't see the Warriors as a contender. So
no worry, man. Lakers have Branny, but we're gonna wrap up now. But more,
what's that? Them have the goat and the goat son.
Yeah, man, the goat and the goat son. But more say huge respect or huge shout out to Issa Allen. I know so Issa Allen kind of work well, not with the JFF, but Issa Allen now one of them man they were up on the ground and try push out support for the Reggae Boyz team by garnering people to like go to the watch-alongs and them things. I think last night they had some watch-alongs across. I think them did have it in New York and in Kingston as well. Yes. And so that was a good look still.
Yeah, there was that belly full restaurant in Brooklyn, Cranky. And the same brother the way you call and
T-Got.
Shouty, T-Got and them was over there. Over there with them, I terrorize them. You know, I troll them as usual. You know my thing. But them take it personal and take it cranky. But my thing is just, that's all I do, When I come here to have fun. If I have to come here and leave with sorrows, I won't be coming here nowhere. That's why I don't call certain radio station no more, Because these people are feckless. I don't want to call you because I don't want to know.
But before you leave, there's one thing that we all have to do, and we all have to laugh at Arsenal, right?
Nah, just go on, brother. Go on.
Yeah, man. No. Hello.
Let me get the floor. Hold on. Let me get the floor for 1 second. Let me just get the floor. Let me get the floor for 1 second. Let me get it.
Go ahead, son. I'm gonna respond to you.
Silence. Hold on. Yeah. Got you.
You look like you're freeze because you never say nothing. Hold on for.
Yeah, see the man them laugh just now.
What you say about Arsenal?
You laugh weak, brother. Nobody in the hear that, my friend.
You don't say nothing. After I not say nothing.
Run with Arsenal, that me I say.
You don't have nothing to say. Manchester United are your team,
We win today.
Win what?
Beat Leicester.
Win what?
All right.
Dude, you're down in the bottom of that barrel, stifling from relegation zone, man. Stop. The great mighty Manchester. You will never in the history of football, I must say from 19 when they just come in and get relegated one time, you will never see Arsenal Gunners in a them the kind of struggle there. We stay on top. We don't win nothing, but we don't go down a bottom like down a below. But you know what we call y'all? Bottom feeders, man. Stop it.
All right then. People, listen up. It was a great live stream. Big up to the Reggae Boyz and that victory against the Soca Warriors. As Beanie Man say, him no name nothing with dog, no name. So doubles that. You see me I say?
Big up, Issa, big up.
Yeah, we no name doubles. If,
hey, but hold on, if you say you no name, if Beanie Man say him no name nothing with dog, no name, that means to say him name something with dog name and something that dog got in name have it. Be careful what I say, you know, me there, you know. Me no gone yet.
Listen. But yeah, people, huge shout out to Reggae Boyz. Big up to Umbrella Sports as well. I believe that Umbrella Sports is doing a wonderful job. So big up to Huntley, Mr. Huntley, Double Umbrella Sports. I don't know the things that already. So big up to them. Double I go all out in terms of getting people together to support the Reggae Boyz. And the Reggae Boyz can only repay us as fans by going out there and winning games. And listen, people, next year is the 2026 World Cup. In the latter stages of this year, things will pick up in terms of World Cup qualification. And, America is just a stone throw away. If you go Mexico, you don't need a visa. So, I mean, listen, people, Reggae Boyz just have to go out to do the job, get some new players over the line, and hopefully we can qualify for 2026. And then it's a vibe forward next year. I mean, if you start to save up some money from now so we can buy a ticket them. You see me I say, I have to go to the World Cup final regardless of who plays. You see me I say? Yeah. So, people, until next time, big up on yourself and stay safe. I'm out.